Originally, I sat down to film a video about a day in my life of job hunting. But as I was going through my day, I realized I didn't just want to show you my routine. I wanted to talk about how exhausting this season of life actually is. About how the reality of job hunting is a difficult one. And day after day, when you wake up feeling rejected, burned out, worthless even at times, it feels easy to just stay in bed and to allow those feelings to stick. But the world keeps spinning, and you have to keep walking forward. After I graduated from college, I didn't expect job hunting to be this hard. Listen, I was probably being naive, but I guess I failed to consider the reality of life. I went to college in a booming city with endless opportunity. However, my soon-to-be husband was already established across the country in a city that is far less booming, with far less opportunity than I'd become accustomed to. I thought that surely my high-demand field would have something wherever I go, right? Regardless of the situation that you're in, I know I'm not the only one who's going through this seemingly constant hamster wheel of searching on LinkedIn or Indeed or Glassdoor or word of mouth, constantly thinking about and searching for a job. And this leads me to wonder, why don't many people talk about this? Is it shame? Is it taboo? Is it just fear of how others will perceive you? This is a lonely season. If you're a recent graduate, you see all of your peers getting their first big kid job or continuing on to higher education. And if you're a bit older, you see your peers being established in their careers, being some big executive at their company. I sometimes feel like my only worth is what's on my resume, or how much I'm making, or what my title is at a company, instead of being who I am as a person. Perhaps my worth is something I need to redefine in my life, but even within society, I see this. What's one of the first things people ask when you meet them? Oh, what do you do? It's not, what are your hobbies? What kind of music do you like? Or even, what's something that makes you happy? And maybe I'm just tired of hustle culture. I come from the engineering world, so I've been surrounded by people who are very career-oriented, which there is nothing wrong with being very career-oriented. A career is something that helps you get money, which you need money to survive. The thing that I struggle with is that nobody really talks about the in-between stage of being jobless to having a job, at least in my experience. And that's something also to note, is that this is all very field dependent, I feel like. It's something that people don't really talk about. Everyone kind of struggles with imposter syndrome, and everyone is kind of struggling in their own way, but none of us really talk about it because we all have to kind of be the best. But regardless, no one really acknowledges how actually hard it is to find a job in this day and age. Getting labeled as lazy or unmotivated or even incompetent sometimes, it takes a toll. But in the meantime, even after all of the searching and all of the applying and the changing of the resume to fit the job that you're applying for, I've been forced to learn how absolutely crucial it is to do things that are removed from anything career related. For most, that'll be a hobby, maybe exercise, maybe watching your favorite show or YouTuber, maybe it's connecting with others, maybe it's connecting with something or someone bigger than yourself. Whatever it may be that separates you from this vacuum of constantly searching, it is an absolute necessity doing things that actually fill you. Because in reality, even when you get the job, you're still gonna have seasons where you're not fulfilled. To you who's watching this, and if you're going through the job search, you're not alone. You're not crazy and you're not a failure. You have value. You have a purpose. I promise you there is meaning to your life. Just because you can't find a job doesn't mean you're not needed, because you are. A job does not define your worth. So I know it might be hard and it might seem counterintuitive, but maybe take a break for just a little bit from all of the searching and the applying and do something that actually makes you smile, that brings connection to your life, that gives you hope, because hope isn't lost.